I actually slept really well in my shelter last night. It got cold last night, but the space blanket really helped, so that was a really nice addition to the kit because you really need to stay warm. Now I'm just going to make some quick food and stuff and go from there. This is a quick thing that you can add to your kit. It shows that I have cooking, shelter, first aid, and then the thing, whatever I add to it. It's a really nice thing, so if you have different ones, you can actually know which one you're grabbing. Okay, I've shown this many times before, but first thing I'm going to do is, I forgot, I'm going to show you guys the kit that comes inside of here. So, let's see. You guys probably seen these before. I think they're really neat. Now, there's the thing inside there. Let me pop it out. So it's a really neat design, and what I found out last night when I was playing with it, it's pretty cool. I'll show you. Okay, taking the lid off, and what I found out is if you take this little baggie and you actually loop it around, and it's pretty cool, and you push up, ta-da! It actually makes it a lot and pretty nice to be able to see everything that's inside of it. It's got a flashlight, which I showed last night. It's got the whistle. I want to do a better thing on the whistle because when I did the demo on it, the wind was too high and you just couldn't hear it. But these are really effective whistles. These ones have the variety kit. This is a little kit from Gearpods. It has some hooks, sinkers, and some safety pins, and a sewing needle, which is nice because it comes in this little kit, so you don't have to really worry about poking yourself. Let's get it back in there. Really neat idea. I hope to try to use this thing too soon. Show it off. At least the fishing gear. Now this is really nice, and I just had to figure out what I use it for. I guess shaving, but I'm kidding. But it's really nice razor blade, and actually, I mean, you can shave with it. It's so sharp. I mean, if you really had to make any type of weapons or something, you could actually use this without any problem. Really nice. And of course, this is my rescue flash signal mirror. I climbed a mountain to show how well this works. This is from Adventure Medical Kits. It's also in the Gearpods. A really nice addition. I was really impressed when I used it. It's got this little striker, and it also has the little cloth thing. But really nice. I mean, it'll ignite pretty well. Then it comes with your duct tape, which you can use for repairing your gear or anything that you need to use it for, which I think is really neat to have it in there. You have your little saw. Use it for cutting little twigs, or John, I believe, used it to create a mini stove out of a can, I believe. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's nice to have it. It doesn't take up much space or anything. I got a compass. Cute little thing. It works really well. I mean, it tells me what direction I'm going. It's always good to know what direction you're going. And I got thread for the needle to help repair any clothing, because you do not want to start losing your clothing. It's a bad thing. Nice thing about Gearpods, gives you the option to either boil your water or purify your water, and I like that. And it comes with noting pads, so you can write notes and leave them for people, and I thought that was pretty cool. and it comes with a little pencil, and it comes with different papers and stuff on different things about the kit, which is nice. And it's really neat how it just goes in this one little bag. You got all this stuff in that one little bag. And I weighed this kit. I mean, it weighs like 2 pounds. That's nothing. I mean, with all that it offers, 2 pounds is nothing inside your kit. To me, it's not. This is the stove from Gearpods. Okay, and this is the little reflector that comes with it. I'd only use it when it's really windy and the fire might be going erratic. So, but it is nice to have though. Okay, I'm kind of in a clear spot, and I'm going to pull out this thing. This is the base. This is the base that comes inside the Gearpods. Okay, there is stuff in here as well. Okay. Here's the things I was talking about for starting a fire. Really cool. Okay, here's the little thing for putting your flammable liquid in. Okay, last time I used the matches to start a quick fire, the matches that come with the kit. This time I'm going to use the Isbit like I did last time with the little cloth thing, just in case you run out of matches or anything. But what I did last time is I broke it up. It actually helps it start a little better. And I threw it in the little cup thing. Okay, and let's get that little starter thing going. These are little cloth swabs. I'm not exactly sure the name of them, but I guess they're pretty flammable. So kind of open them up, and we use this as a lighter. Just keep trying it. Doesn't first try, just keep trying because you'll get it. It's taking me some time too because I'm not used to it. I've never used one of these. There we go. Put it in there. Going a little bit. Okay, I'm letting the fire burn a little bit. And, oops, almost forgot an important thing about this thing. It's got legs. So I'm going to open up the legs. Of course, don't do it like I'm doing it with the fire going, but this way don't tip over. Okay, now I'm going to take my cup, put it over there. Now I brought water, but, okay, got a nice fire going. And it should take about 8 minutes. Now, the first test, I'm only going to fill it up halfway with water. I'll show you why in a minute. So I put half a cup of water in there, and now I'm going to have it boil. A few minutes have passed, not really much happening. The water's starting to circulate and everything, but that's about it right now. But with it being half, it shouldn't take too long to come to a boil. The wind really started picking up, and my fire started to act like it was blowing out. So I added the little tin that comes inside the cup, and that's helping to keep the wind off of it. I'm starting to see some little bubbles on the bottom of it. So it's starting. It just takes a little time. It's just a little burner. So now you can really see the bubbles starting to come off. So that's good. It's really starting to boil. And if I was purifying the water, I'd want it to come to a really high boil. And I'm going to let it come to high boil so I can show you some cooking. Some heating, really. It's already cooked, but I'll show you. You can see the water's to a boil. Pretty good. I'm just going to show this real quick. Okay, this is an MRE. It's spare ribs. Basically, I folded it up. And technically, you could eat this cold. but I'm going to show you guys that you can actually, that's why I use half a cup of water. I just slide it right into the Gearpod, and there we go. It's been cooking for quite a while, so it should be pretty warm. I'm going to pull it out gently and try not to burn myself, but you can see the water is pretty hot, and so is this water. Well, I'm going to give it a try and see how it tastes. I don't know if you guys like MREs, but man, they just smell good. I just open it up and it's like, and it's steamy and actually pretty good, warm. So I'm gonna give it a try. You know, it was only in there for like a couple minutes, and it's really warm and actually really good. It beats a cold meal. I mean, it is really tasty, and all I did was just set it inside the Gearpods. I cooked them up pretty good. I mean, I can also, with some of the MREs, boil the water and dump it right in. So it's got so much possibilities. Now it's getting a little cold, so I'm gonna make some something to drink, some hot chocolate. I filled the cup a little bit further, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to boil. When I did the half one, it only took a couple minutes, but it should take probably about 6 to 8 minutes to boil almost a full cup. So, and then what I'm going to do is, I have this MRE cocoa beverage powder that I'm going to make and drink, because it'll keep me pretty warm on cold nights. And I'm actually anxious to try them. Rob gave me these to try out, and I was like, well, I can try them on Gearpods, see how they go. So I'm going to give them a try and see how well I like them. What I like about those Isbits is they last a long time. I mean, I boiled a half a cup of water for my meal. Now I'm boiling a full cup of water for my cocoa, and it's like, these things are nice. I mean, they last a long time. I mean, I don't know if I was supposed to use the whole thing, but I had to read up on that. But you can see the bubbles starting to form. And I really don't like my hot chocolate super hot, so this is probably enough where I don't need to have to boil it. So I'm going to add the cocoa powder. There we go. Adding that to that. And what I've learned is, if you don't have silverware, what I've learned, if you don't have silverware to stir it, just do a circle like that. There you go. Looks pretty good. There you go. Nice and stirred. Now what I like is it's got this little ring right here that actually keeps you from burning yourself. This little cup also comes with a neat little lid. I kind of showed it to you earlier, but it just snaps on like that. And let me see how it tastes. Now you can mix, I mean, you don't have to do MREs, but you can bring cocoa from the store and stuff too. It's good, but it's hot. But the container's not hot, so that makes it a little nice. Though the container is, but not where I'm grabbing, it's not too hot. I gotta let it set for a little bit, but that's pretty neat. I mean, it really made it nice and hot.